Hi there. It's your second favorite DP right here, okay? No, that's Deadpool, you silly little Hufflepuff. Anyways, I'm gonna need you to shut up that pretty little mouth of yours and pay attention because the show's about to start, alright? And, I don't know about you, but I know who's my vote for sexiest ex-soldier turned pop culture show host. Alright, enough foreplay. Let's get on with the show.
Broadcasting live from the basement of the Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Welcome, one and all. Today is July 19th, 2022. This is episode 104 of Pop Culture Warrior. It's the show where I stay up to date on all the things, ins and outs of happenings in pop culture, so you don't have to. I am CQ. I'm your Pop Culture Warrior, and this is where I would say, with me as always, but not tonight. Tonight, our friend Radar is MIA. No, he's not MIA. He's working. Guy's busy. He's doing things. But as you can see by the tease up here, tonight, someone who's been helping me behind the scenes for one night only. He is the man in the bubble. Please, everyone, welcome my friend and now yours, Mr. Nemo in the flesh. What's going on, buddy?
What's up? What's going on?
Welcome to the show. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the pride. This is Nemo. Who, he's been helping me out. He's been doing things, behind the scenes. And, man, you've been helping contribute to the Pop Culture Warrior page and really appreciate all your help. And so he's joining me tonight, just filling in just temporarily while Radar's away. And excited, man, because there's a lot of cool stuff to talk about. If you could have noticed, I have this nice little digital screen now. So I'm gonna go ahead and mess with that, and I've been playing around with this. This is the new addition to the cave here. So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and put that. Let's see how that looks.
Make sure you don't do like most people do when they say, "Look at my photos," but don't go too far to the left. You know what I mean?
Yes. We're gonna leave it there. We're not gonna mess with it any more than that. Oh man, so much. So first, real quick shout out everybody. Hey y'all, what's happening? Let's see, Rob, Scott, a bunch of people watching. Charles, Heath. Hey, everybody. Say, hey, Nemo. You got a couple people saying, hey, Nemo.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Appreciate you being here.
I want to make sure we're live. Yeah, we're live. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we're live.
We're live. Yeah. We're good. All right, making sure we're good to go. I was messing around with a couple of buttons. Let's see, what is up first? We don't have a guest tonight. We don't have a guest. We were supposed to. They had to cancel. It happens. Or didn't cancel. They rescheduled. Busy schedule. This is a very busy working actress, and she's scheduled for next month. So she's gonna come on next month, and we'll catch her up there. And later today, during our second hour, we're gonna play some games with the audience. Very excited.
Always love games.
Very excited. I think you've played with us once or twice, right?
Oh yeah.
Murder House Trivia, Guessponaige.
Before I was, like part of the show or anything like that. Like,
before you were
I was just
behind the
creeping.
scenes. Yeah. Back when you're just a fan. Nemo is in the wrong side. I don't get the reference. But we'll say we'll go with it. Let's see what else. I think that so this weekend was awesome. For those of you guys,
pretty awesome.
You're not following our social media. First, how dare you? Second off, this weekend we got to go to Shore Leave, just outside of Baltimore in like Hunt Valley, Maryland. It's kind of a sci-fi convention, but it's more than that. It's a Comic-Con kind of thing, but just a little more lean towards sci-fi, Star Trek, Star Wars kind of stuff, fantasy, that kind of thing. And Nemo, you were there with me. You were helping coordinate photos and video and help me with the interviews and everything, which was awesome. We also, how cool is this? We got to reach into the pool of patrons and from our Patreon supporters, and we took one of our patrons. He's out there, Rob. I see you. We took him to the show. We treated him to a good time. Got him to meet with all the big names that were there: Brandon Routh, Adam Baldwin, Eddie McClintock, who else? Summer Glau,
Summer Glau.
just about everybody.
Yeah.
The only one we didn't get to really sit down and talk to was Gates McFadden,
Yeah.
Dr. Beverly Crusher from Star Trek, and only because she was always on the move, man. She was always busy.
Always.
Panels, photos, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And we got to see A-Train, which, I mean, I can't not. Come on.
You gotta
Come
flex that.
on. With the CQ signed A-Train. And I love this part because it's really in character. I don't know if you could see it, but it says, "From the fastest fucking man alive." So
gotta love it, dude.
I mean, such a cool guy. Such a cool guy. I'm gonna put that guy right there up to the side. There we go. So let's talk about it because you got to experience it. I want to share that that experience with the audience, right? We did take pictures, we did do video, and instead of posting it immediately, what I wanted to do was put in a little effort and really make like a cool video showcase of the interviews we did and the walking around footage we did. And so that should be coming out this week. It should be done very soon, next day or so. And Facebook is being strange. The notification for the show did not come through. Okay, thanks.
Glad you're here.
Thank you for coming. It's strange that it didn't go through. I apologize. But thank you for being here. Maybe that's why it's a quieter audience than usual.
Yeah.
Let's see. So Nemo, tell me what was your experience? This is your first shore leave as well. So what was your experience?
So first off, I think it's pretty cool that we got to mention that it was Shore Leave 42. So they've 42. Been around for a long time. And we see like DC like Awesome Con in DC or Comic Con in New York, and those are huge. We hear about them, we know about them. But Shore Leave is like what Comic Cons are before they get that big, which isn't to say it's not big. It's just if you don't know about it, you don't know about it. So it was really cool to discover this not so new Comic Con.
Mm-hmm.
Bigger names than we thought would be there. No offense to them, just we didn't hear about it until recently.
Right.
That's just the way it is,
There's a lot of them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's loads, thousands across the country, and hopefully we'll make it to all of them. Who knows? No, but it was really cool. The whole sci-fi aesthetic, Adam Baldwin and all his sci-fi roles,
Yep.
Eddie McClintock, Summer Glau. I mean, goddess of sci-fi, in my opinion. It was really cool. The people were great. It was really cool from like the technical side of things that I do. It was really cool to watch CQ and Rob interact. And Rob's an okay guy. I like Rob. Rob's a good dude.
He's all right. He's all right.
He's
for a fan, he's all right.
He was on the fence, and then we started talking about Star Wars, and then I was like, okay, I think this guy's all right. I think he's all right. But no, it was good. The podcast, the con was great. We spent 2 days there working, but it didn't really feel like work. It was great. I think with the bigger cons, it's always busy moving from point to point and getting everything covered and stuff. But it was a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to the next time we can go.
Yeah, man. I agree with everything you said. I echo your statements. I think it was a lot of fun. Lot to do. It's smaller in the scale when you compare it to like a New York Comic Con, an Awesome Con, a San Diego Con. But I almost found it better that way. It was a little more quaint. It was a little more homey. It felt like when you do something like a New York Comic Con and you go to where the celebrities are, the actors and whatever, and like it feels very much like a business transaction, right? Like you're in line,
Yeah.
you walk it up, it's thank you, and then you move on.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
here it like people are hugging and high fiving and laughing, and it
Yeah.
it just felt
More
more
intimate.
personal and intimate. Yes,
Yeah.
we sat there and we're talking to Brandon
Ralph.
Ralph. We're talking to Brandon Routh, and this man's been Superman multiple times.
Multiple times.
Adam, the
Yep.
Adam and Ray Palmer and Dylan Dog and what's his name from Scott Pilgrim, the third X crazy X from Scott Pilgrim. Like he's been all, and he's just here. Like
Yeah.
we're here and he's here and we're just talking to the guy. And so down to earth, so cool.
Yeah.
Answer like we were hitting him with just the dumbest, geekiest, most pointless like it was ridiculous. It was
Yeah.
absolutely ridiculous. Um uh, uh, he was so nice and answered
Yeah.
all of our what was it like putting the costume back on and
Yeah.
and he was telling us really we were talking about the Superman like from Superman Returns and
Yeah.
how we love this the bullet in the eye scene. And he
Yes.
like
Yes.
you could see like he enjoyed talking about it, even though this is
Yeah.
whatever 20 years ago, whatever it was by
Yeah.
now. Telling us about the little like I loved he was telling us how that wasn't originally in the script. That whole
Right.
scene wasn't in the movie originally, and
Yeah.
it was only after the fact where they I guess the test screening said it needed more action, so they wrote that scene and put it in. And then he was talking about like the little treadmill thing he was walking
Yep.
on
He
to
was
make
on
it
a
look.
tiny little treadmill.
Yeah. But oh
Yeah.
man, it was so
Yeah.
cool.
And I mean, and then it was probably I think the highlight for both of us, truthfully, or for all three of us, I should say. We were just walking from one location to another, and
Mhm.
Summer Glau walks by,
Mm.
and we happen to be standing with my service dog.
Mm.
And she sees my service dog and she's like, "Oh, what a sweet dog." And I'm like, "Would you like to say
And
hi?" And
well,
she's
well,
like,
wait, she kept walking. Like
she
she
kept
walked
walking, right?
past,
She
oh,
walked
nice dog,
past
and
us.
walked
Yeah.
past,
Yeah.
and then you threw out the
"Hey, would you like to say hi?" And she's like, "Oh, can I?" And she comes over and
came practically running back.
right, like dashing towards us. It was fantastic. For me, in my mind, it was
Slow
slow mo,
motion.
and
Yeah,
her
yeah.
arms were out to me, of course. No, but so she came back pretty quickly, and her and my dog connected, and then we all just kind of sat there and we chatted with her and we connected about a lot of things, surprisingly about veterans, which was really nice.
Yeah.
We talked about how it must feel similar in some ways for actors to try to reconnect with regular people the way us veterans kind of sometimes have a hard time connecting with civilians,
Hmm.
that kind of thing. But it was really cool and it was really sweet, and she's the nicest person I was hoping she would be, which was refreshing. You never know, you always fear it's one of those don't meet your heroes moments.
Mm.
Meeting A Train, you don't know what to expect out of A Train. And
Could it
he
be
was
sweeter?
absolutely
Could
Jesse
it
was the
be a
nicest guy,
sweeter
the
guy,
nicest guy
more
from
humble guy
Maryland,
from
from
Maryland?
Maryland,
Yep,
and
a
so
homegrown kid.
he's stomping around his old territory, which was really cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, yeah,
It was such a cool thing. I mean, there were some incredible people. Obviously, Eddie McClintock,
Eddie McClintock,
who's
man,
who's been on the show, still has the reign
record
of the
holder.
the longest interview we've ever done on this show. It was astonishing,
Yeah.
and the the fact that he's like, as soon as he saw us, right? He's
Hmm.
like, oh, and he got so excited, like jumped from behind his table, right? Big embraces. He obviously knows me, but I'm
Yeah,
introducing you to him for the first time, and
yeah,
Rob, for the first time, and couldn't be nicer. Big hugs,
yeah.
and oh my God,
Big
nice to
hugs.
meet you, and probably one of the funniest interactions was that we're sitting there, we're talking to Eddie, and I'm explaining to him like, oh, here's Nemo. He helps out with the behind the scenes stuff in the show. And I said, and this is Rob. He's one of our supporters. He's one of our patrons. He's one of the fans. We're bringing him out, and we're showing him a good time. And immediately he's like, "Oh, I got you." He whips out one of these guys' autographs are like $50. He's like starts autographing it and looks at Rob and goes, "You've seen Warehouse 13, right?" And without skipping a beat, our boy Rob goes, "Nope." And I'm like, dude, fucking lie. Yeah, you don't have to be like, "Oh my God, I'm the biggest fan," but you can be like, "Yeah, I've seen it. It was
Totally.
and
we rewatch it all the time. I watched it just last week.
So and you can see Eddie was just like, "Oh." And so to save face, I jumped in. I'm like, "Oh, well, this guy, he's a 20-year guy. He's been stationed overseas for like 10 of those years. He's infantry, so he's always busy. And trying to, save it. But Eddie couldn't be sweeter, right?
Yeah.
Still goes, "No problem." Signs it, boom, and he goes, "Hey, now you have to watch Warehouse 13.
Yep.
And I mean, like,
great moment.
class act,
great moment,
through. Who else? We bumped into Adam Baldwin, who was here, a week or two ago.
Yep.
What a guy. All I can say is what a guy. Yeah. He holds the record for the first guest to ever flip me off on air. So that's
I think he did at the con too.
He did it at the con too.
I think it was as a reminder,
to
let us, just remind us.
He wanted to do it in face. He wanted to do it in person. He didn't want it to feel, less personal. And but couldn't be nicer, man. Just great guy. We chatted, we talked, invited us out for drinks twice, two different days. Yeah. Just the nicest guy. And man, such a great experience. Such a great experience. If you guys are anywhere in the Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, DC area, check out Shore Leave, because it was a lot of fun. For the price you would pay for a ticket, you get your money's worth. Your money's worth. I think something like a New York Comic Con, you get your money's worth more in the fact of the spectacle, right? Like I was there, lots to see. And this was something else, but I really liked it. And it was kind of nice to ease ourselves back in. Yeah. We used to do the big cons, and it's a lot, and it's exhausting.
It's too much.
And it's
too much.
It's so much. And so this was nice. This was very nice. Everybody was super sweet. And, you have your service dog and treat it with a lot of respect and no aggressive, petters. Obviously everybody asks if it would be all right and things like that. So overall, I think it was a great experience. I know I talked to Rob, and Rob said he really, really enjoyed his time. Got a couple collectibles, got a couple of, autographs and memorable experiences, talking to some huge, huge stars. And most of them we did record little vignettes with some quickies. We got some quickies. So
gotta keep it.
Yeah. We're gonna have some quickies once the video's all done and polished and edited. We're gonna have some quickies available. But yeah, it was such a good time. I really, really thoroughly enjoyed it. Now, moving on to what's coming up, I'm very excited. Another person I see in the chats, Charles. So unfortunately I can't bring you with me this time, Nemo, but I'm on Sunday flying to Atlanta, Georgia. And on Monday, I will be filming my episode of Family Feud. Da, 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 da. I should have the lights flashing in the background.
Oh, totally, dude.
Da, 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 da. Good
do
answer.
Do like that kid on Twitch and have a flamethrower in the background just spouting off flip.
So I'll be filming my episode. It's a veteran-centric military appreciation kind of episode. Although it will be recorded on Monday, it will not see the light of day until November, which is just such a long time
You'll forget about it by the time it comes
not
up.
be able to talk about it. Like, that's going to be so difficult. But I literally had to sign an NDA. Like, I can say I was on the show, I did that, and it will be coming out on TV at some point. Like, that's about it. That's about what I can say.
When?
Eventually. I did talk to one of the producers, and they're usually extremely strict. Like they will not allow you to have phones on set. Like
Yeah.
you have to. I mean, you have to dress a certain way. You have to like act a certain way. You have to, very strict. For us, they're going to be a little bit more lenient. I talked to one of the
Oh, that's
producers,
cool.
and I was like, man, I kind of want to document this. I was like, look, I know I can't
Yeah.
use my phone on the show and shit like that, but like I want to take behind the scenes pictures and I
Yeah.
want
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
document the process. And so he seemed cautiously okay with it. So
Yeah.
he's like, okay, we'll see.
I mean, it's not the set of the Avengers. You know what I mean?
Right,
It's
right. Apparently, I don't know. Apparently, I messed up something when I went live. That's all right. Um,
everybody
anyway,
still showed up.
yeah. So no. So I'm excited to do that. I'm excited to tell you guys as much as I can. So
Yeah.
Tuesday there won't be an episode. Tuesday there won't be an episode because I'll be literally flying back from Atlanta. But the reason I called out Charles, hey Charles, is because I thought, man, this is such a cool opportunity. Atlanta is home for some of the biggest film sets from The Walking Dead,
Yeah.
Marvel, the CW series. Like everybody films in Atlanta. So I made a couple calls. I'm going to go on a private tour of some of the biggest Marvel MCU locations. Like it's like Spider-Man School and the TVA from Loki. It's actually at a hotel.
Nice.
So we're gonna go to
Yeah.
the hotel. Like some scenes from like Wakanda. Like there's a bunch of different spots that are still active. And our tour guide is actually someone who has been a background extra in most of those things. So he's
Nice.
very familiar with all the ins and outs and the comings and goings of this stuff. We're gonna do a 3-hour tour, and I'm taking another one of our super lucky patrons with me, taking him on a special tour. So it's gonna be CQ and Charles coming at you live from the Marvel tour. Again, they usually don't allow filming and pictures unless you're in certain locations. But I talked to the owner, and I'm like, hey man, I'm gonna film this. This is kind of what I do.
Hey, come on.
So
I'm
we're
CQ.
gonna film
Come on.
it. We'll create another really cool montage video, and I'll probably post some pictures and things like that. So I'm super excited to do that. Super excited to share you with it, you guys, and take you behind the scenes and show you all that cool stuff. So
It's gonna be
very,
pretty awesome.
very, very excited.
Yeah.
Next time, Nemo, I'll take you next time.
Can't win them all, man.
Can't win them all, man. Okay, I'll stuff you in my luggage. I mean,
Hey,
you know.
at this point, I think I can be folded up like that. I don't know.
So yes, well, we're very excited. There was an error, it seems. Weird. Let's see what else. What else can we talk about? I think that's the main stuff. Curious, what you have watched the show from afar. You've
Yeah.
now contributed to post and videos and some of the video stuff in the background. What's been your experience so far with Pop Culture Warrior? What do you think?
So I mean, there you go.
Apparently Siri wants to fill in. Okay.
Siri doesn't have an answer for that. It's been a lot of fun watching your show grow over the years, and it's been fun watching your adventures through social and stuff like that. But it's also been a lot of fun to be a part of the behind the scenes and to contribute a little bit of what I know and do to what you do.
Yeah.
And I mean, my all-time favorite interview is probably the Adam Baldwin one because he's he's hilarious and fantastic, and I've been a fan of his for. I mean, he's been around for 40 years doing movies almost. And I mean, and I love Eddie, absolute love Eddie. But it's been really cool to watch the evolution and now to be a part of it. And who knows, maybe down the road I will some more, but I'll still be behind the scenes, taking pictures, traveling the cons, doing that sort of thing. It doesn't feel like work, which is great, because we do the things we do because we love them,
Yeah.
and you can see that too with you. And for those of you who don't know out there, CQ really loves what he does. He's not just some guy on here just hanging out with celebrities. I mean, who would want to do that 24 hours a day, 7 days a week?
Right.
I don't know anybody who would. No, but it's been a lot of fun, and I think it's a unique experience, and this whole taking Patreons onto things, that's going to be really cool, and that's going to be a lot of fun. And you never know, could be you, you know.
Yes.
Um, yeah, and yeah,
Shameless plug. Shameless plug.
shameless plug,
Go
shameless
to
plug.
patreon.com/popculturewarrior for your chance to be part of our wild adventures.
Ding.
I seriously though, I really do love that idea because I do travel a lot. I'm in
Yeah,
LA a
a
lot.
lot.
I
Yeah,
I go to Texas a lot. I bounce around and I never
yeah,
really know exactly where I'll be until maybe a
yeah.
couple weeks out. And I do love you remember I posted like, where in the world is CQ? Love doing stuff like that. And I
Love that.
like finding unique places and doing unique things. Like if I'm there anyway, might as well make an adventure out of it.
Yeah,
And how hard is it for me to throw out on my Patreon, be like, hey, who's in the, I don't know, Boise, Idaho area and wants to fucking go hatchet throwing with me or something? You know what I mean? Like, I could
yeah,
easily do that.
yeah.
I'm into a
It'll be fun too.
very weird, eclectic sort of things from skydiving to racing to shooting to like all different types of weird, to the
Yeah,
cons and the conventions and like this movie tour. And so you never know. You never know.
yeah,
And I
pretty much.
like the idea of getting to take someone who watches the show
Yeah,
to go do a thing. Like that just seems like the next step in the evolution,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
I don't know. It just seems right.
yeah.
Um so
I mean,
yeah.
and I think too, it feels right within the vein of what our subject matter is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're all about movies and TV and comics and video games. I mean, there's lots of great human talent and interaction behind that we could share with people. That's cool, man. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Enough gabbing. Gabbing. Trust says that makes him my hero. Ah, stop it.
Oh,
Stop it.
no.
Stop it. I'm gonna blow up Charles' spot for a second. He goes, man, I'd love to do it. I just want an autograph. And I'm like, from who? Because it can't be
Yeah,
from me. Like,
yeah,
I mean, I've got autograph stuff. I'll bring you something. But like, you want my autograph? Like, oh, okay. It ain't worth anything, but sure.
yet,
Sure.
yet.
I haven't practiced signing CQ. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I've gotta like sign CQ. Yeah, you know what?
You should definitely make sure you practice it so it doesn't look like a pair of nuts on a piece of paper. You know?
Yes, for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna do something real quick. Just ignore me. It's just for the, for the gram. Not really. So you are our guest tonight. You're my guest tonight. You are the show's guest tonight. We cover everything from movies to TV
Yeah.
to video games to comic books and collectibles and toys. I have a list of topics to go over tonight. What would you like to start with?
Well,
Dealer's
I'm a little
choice.
biased. I'm a little biased.
Okay.
As you guys may have seen, I love movies. I'm all about movies. I got a bunch of binders behind me with about 2,000 movies, DVDs, and Blu-rays
Hmm.
before we stopped using DVDs and Blu-rays.
So out of touch.
So movie. I mean, I got like 500 or so digital now. So I mean,
Yeah.
eventually I'll get them all digitized. But no, let's talk about movies, man.
All right.
Movies are where it's at.
First topic out of the gates. Um, Talking movies. I saw this headline,
Sure.
and the first thought I had, and it's something we've talked about before. First thought I had is, how out of touch is Sony? Okay.
Oh, I know the headline.
A Sony executive on record said Venom 2 paved the way for the success of Top Gun Maverick. I have to say that again. For those in the back row, the Sony executive said that Venom 2 Let There Be Carnage paved the way for the success of Top Gun Maverick, one of the biggest movies of the year and the biggest hit
Possibly of all
in
time.
Tom Cruise's
Yeah.
catalog, his biggest movie ever.
Yeah.
And his exact quote is, "There's so much press about Top Gun right now. It's like the movie business is back. In a weird way, I would say Top Gun is benefiting from us taking our shot. Venom is the start of that story that allows Top Gun to do the kind of business it did. These things don't happen overnight. It's a seeding." And this is Sanford Panich, Sony Pictures Motion Picture Group co-president. How delusional do you have to be to make that claim? Please tell me.
So, first off, I'm going to say what I think a lot of people are thinking, especially around the movie business. This guy got an email and he's just trying to save his job. He's like, "Look, guys, Top Gun did well. It's because of Venom. I didn't make a bad call on Venom, you know? That trash movie. It was tragic." Um, that guy is probably going to get fired anyways now because the negative press they're going to get from this.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm kind of in the mind where I'm like, I'd almost be a little bit more convinced if he said like Morbius. You know what I mean? Because that was very recent.
Yeah.
That had been delayed for years.
Well, I was going to say, the only way the comment is worse if he said Morbius paved the way
exactly.
for Top Gun's
But
success.
both of them. But that's the thing is the relevance of Venom 2. Like, what is the relevance? What is
Yeah.
the connection? Because everybody out here is doing that whole mathematics thing,
Yeah.
trying to figure out the logic behind all this nonsense. Because we see right through you.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like Venom 2, like Venom 1 and Venom 2. No offense. Maybe one day we'll get Ed Hardy to be on the show, whatever his name is.
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
Ed Hardy. I'm going to get Ed Hardy too.
Don't get that tattooed on you guys. Um, no, but like we loved Tom Hardy in Venom, but we hated Venom. Like that's
Yeah.
like it's tragic. And then to say that something as stellar as Top Gun, because there's a big difference between what Top Gun was and what Venom was.
Yeah.
Venom 2 was tropey, it was watered down, and it was tragic. Top Gun 2 abandoned a lot of the tropes of remaking something from the 80s. Like they did a few things from the original movie.
Yeah, to pay homage.
We love the thirst trap volleyball game. We all love that, you know. Miles Teller's abs all out for everybody to
True.
remind us, you know,
Of
he's
course.
young. But like and seeing those things in the movie wasn't as cheesy as we all thought it would have been to see a volleyball game in 2022.
Well, they
You
were
know what
they
I
were
mean?
playing football. They were playing football.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's football. That's right.
Volleyball was
But
the
the
original.
OG,
Yeah.
the OG movie, it was volleyball.
Right.
So you know, they abandoned what they were afraid to not do in Venom. So in Venom, you could tell they were afraid to break the mold. Deadpool showed us that they could go R-rated and be successful and actually be wildly successful. And yet they were still afraid to make that call. And it's almost like they're saying, like, look, guys, we bent the knee for Venom 2 and you know, Top Gun was successful. So clearly it's because we started with Venom, you know, and I don't know. That guy's probably not going to have a job tomorrow. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I, I don't know. It blows my mind. You can't be that off the pulse.
Yeah.
Like it's like when like he's not in the same ballpark. He's not in the same planet as the rest of us. Cause yeah, I just like I said,
It's a tough one,
the
man.
only way it could have been any worse if he's like, You see, Morbius paved the way. Like it was so bad that it made people want a good movie. So they went to see Top Gun twice and three times to take the taste out of Morbius out of their mouth. That I could get behind.
The
That I
only
could get behind.
relevance the only relevance would be like if when they re-released Morbius into theaters, see, Morbius was so bad they saw Top Gun again for a third time.
Yep. That's it. That I could get behind.
Absolute
That I can
clowns.
get behind. Another in the realm of movies,
Mm,
Wakanda Forever, right? The next Black Panther sequel, uh, or the Black Panther sequel,
yeah.
has finished wrapped filming. It's finished. They're working on all the special effects and things, and little things are starting to leak out. Little things
Hmm.
are starting to leak out. We know that Riri Williams is going to be in the movie. She plays Ironheart, which is she's also getting her own series on Disney Plus. So she'll
And
appear in Wakanda and then have her own
I,
series.
yeah, and then also probably in Armor Wars when that comes out.
Right, and then that's another one.
Yeah.
There's also been a few rumors that we might get an appearance of Doctor Doom, right? Like it's a possibility. It's been rumored.
Interesting.
The one thing that was heavily rumored, which has never really been announced, but now it's kind of confirmed because there's
Mm,
been promotional material leak, is the appearance of Namor is
yeah.
going to be in Wakanda Forever. So I have an image. I'm going to cue this up. Let's go. Here we go. And voila. So this is apparently rumored to be promotional material featuring what Namor will look like in Wakanda Forever, which I'm not sure how I feel about it. Like they've gone a more Aztec-y version
Yeah.
of it, which
Yeah.
okay, fine with that, no issues. Um, Not sure how I feel about the ears, the
They're
pointy
pointy, right?
ears.
Like
Yeah, they
elf.
got
Yeah.
the elf kind of pointy ears. Not sure quite how I feel about that. Um, you know what? Here, I can even do this. I think you'll be able to see it better on the screen if I pull it up this way. Boop. There you go.
Yeah.
You got the pointy ears. Um, the open toe sandal kind of boot. I mean,
I mean,
it's
in the comics, he had the wings directly attached to his ankles, so it's almost implied like the anklets
yeah,
are attached to the wings, so it's not like naturally coming out of his foot. I mean, it's tough because with all these characters, all these roles, they modernize everything.
yeah.
They change the costume.
Make it feel
I
real.
kind of I kind of dig the Incan kind of Mayan
Sure.
vibe to
Yep.
it.
Yep.
And I tell you why. Because of the connection with civilizations like Wakanda.
hmm
You know,
hmm
even their high tech armor is integrated into these cultural,
Yeah.
you know,
The nuances and the
cloth.
references and
Right, right,
yeah.
and the all the costumes look absolutely
And we
gorgeous
saw
and
it with
amazing.
Miss Marvel, right? The bangles,
Yeah,
very
yeah,
inspired heavily into that culture, which is
yeah,
fine. I have no issue with that. Um, I'm happy they went with like boy shorts instead of the
yeah.
traditional Namor thong.
Thought-
I'm okay with that decision. I'm
yeah.
I'm feeling good about that decision because
Although I'm pretty sure after Thor: Love and Thunder, we're getting closer and closer to full frontal male nudity
I
in
mean,
the MCU.
yeah, that was a hell of a shot. I don't even I'm having flashbacks here. Hang on. Whew. Okay. Yeah.
That good, huh?
Oof. Here's another image. I'll give you another shot. This is
Yeah,
definitely a much more promotional graphic
yeah,
for the and you can really see the details and even kind of the background logos that they're using
yeah,
and like we were talking about it very heavily inspired by that Aztec Incan
yeah.
Mayan kind of the thing.
I dig it personally. Yeah,
I'm
I
I'm
think it's gonna be cool.
I'm curious how far they're going to take the underwater aspect of it, right? Like, is it going to be full on Aquaman, like underwater civilization and we've learned to use underwater technology? Like basically Wakanda underwater? Like is
Mm,
that far are we taking it? Or is this like they live in a volcano, like almost like the under the earth kind of
yeah,
civilization, right? The sub earth
yeah,
civilization. I'm curious to
yeah. Like what they
see.
did in Godzilla and whatnot.
Yeah,
That
yeah, like the
world within the world.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly. We always knew the earth was hollow. We know that.
Hollow
We
Earth.
we,
Yeah.
we know it's true. Um and it's just it's interesting to me only because I always think if you've seen how something like a ship or cloth or any of this stuff that's been in the ocean for a while, how it looks, how it deteriorates, how it
Yeah,
you know
barnacles and
yeah it,
whatnot.
it doesn't hold up well. And so obviously this guy's got a ton of jewelry.
Yeah,
He's rocking the earrings and the nose rings and the neck thing and the gauntlets and the bangles and the belt, and it just seems clunky for underwater.
I mean, he is a king, and he's almost. I mean, he's like, is he? I can't really remember like the scope of Namor's powers, but he was on the Illuminati, so he was one of the strongest
Sure,
uh, people on the planet. Um, I don't
in the water.
in the water, yeah, but I mean, he had superhuman strength and
Yeah,
stuff like that. So I mean,
yeah.
uh, I don't, I don't
Also,
know. Good.
how do you get your shit to look that good underwater? I mean, does he have an underwater barber? Does he have like a lobster that trims him up? Right? Instead of a barber, he goes to like a lobster and it's just like
Well, I mean, the question you really got to ask is why is he not bald for the
aerodynamics.
friction? Yeah, the
Yeah,
aerodynamics in the water. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
absolutely.
Michael Phelps would argue that that's not aerodynamic at
Yeah,
all.
that
You
guy
know,
wears he wears a
he's
maybe
he's,
every time he
he's
leaves
not
the palace, he puts on one of those like
one of those
caps,
caps.
and then puts the little goggles on, and then
The
um,
palace cap bearer comes out, puts
yeah,
the cap on him.
exactly.
You know,
Hmm.
takes all his jewelry off, hold my bling. You know, and he goes off for a swim. No, I honestly, the logistics behind it don't make a ton of sense, but it's comic books. We never really care about that. Uh,
Charles says
I
it's the
honestly,
Mr. T starter kit.
yes.
He's just gonna get the
uh,
mohawk. He ends the movie with a mohawk because it's better for
every time it
aerodynamics.
gets out of water. Yeah, I honestly feel like we're probably not going to get a ton of underwater stuff. I feel like Marvel might stay away from it because of Aquaman
Right.
and just not wanting to feel that attachment because
Yeah.
we all know Aquaman and Namor were written, I think, around the same
Yeah.
times,
Yeah.
but they're obviously representing characters in just different universes. They're essentially the same character.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
That
they
makes
want to,
sense.
I think they're probably going to want to avoid any kind of nuance or connection to that. So we'll see. I honestly, if he's not the primary villain, it makes me wonder how much time he's going to actually spend on screen.
Mm, that's a
You
fair
know,
point. Yeah, because we still don't know anything about the story
right?
about like I said, gotten these few leaks and
Yeah,
different, story beats that possibly and we still don't know. Like it bothers me that we still don't know like what are they gonna do about Chadwick Boseman, right?
yeah,
Because they've said on record, we're not gonna kill him in the story. We're not going to CGI replace him.
yeah.
We're not going to hire a different actor to be him. So what other option is he going to be animated? Black Panther becomes animated? Like what
Uh,
I don't understand what other choice there is. The only choice is then he's alive, we never see him, and for some reason he gives off the suit to someone else
yeah,
off screen. Like
doing stuff off screen like that's never really translated well in other movies. So it's a tough play. It's a tough call. It's got the audience like all of us wondering like what are you going to do? You know?
yeah, the only I mean, you can open the movie and be like, he's been on this mission for, he never checked in, and we lost contact with him, and like the whole movie is like trying to like a Finding Nemo, because the
Yeah,
Nemo reference, like a Finding Nemo of where is Black Panther, and
yeah.
somebody's gotta,
He's in Atlantis.
yeah, somebody's gotta take up the mantle. um
Yeah.
you
That's
know
it's a valid question.
it's tough.
I've heard theories that they're gonna revive Killmonger.
Mm,
I'd actually pay to see that because I thought he was one of the best villains they've ever had.
yeah,
Um, with with a backstory that's not honestly, I mean, obviously he did some terrible things, but not the worst backstory and very redeemable.
yeah,
Look at Bucky, and I get that he was mind
yeah.
controlled and stuff like
Wasn't his
that,
choice,
but I
no.
mean, a lot of us vibed with Thanos' reasoning for killing half the
Thanos was right.
Thanos was right, Um, so that would actually be pretty cool. Still so many questions, and I think they kind of did the same thing with Thor: Love and Thunder, where we didn't even see a trailer till maybe a month before it was coming out.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Marvel is they're very close hold. So we'll see.
I'm starting to think that it might be hurting the fan base, right?
Mm,
Because one of the biggest draws, and I know like me as a guy who loves watching, the YouTube channels and different things,
yeah.
and like the breakdown video breakdowns, and theories and all that. There was a time where, like, okay, leading up to Endgame, we needed the
Mm,
secrecy, right? Because it's such a
hmm
massive thing.
Massive.
We
Yeah,
needed the
massive.
secrecy. But I feel like they've taken that to now to every single movie.
Hmm
And I don't know.
Well,
I don't know. What do you think? Like, I feel like there's
I think I think they're relying too much on big secrets being such a pivotal part of the story.
hmm,
Like they did it with No Way Home. I mean, obviously, we all were like,
yeah,
bring in the other Spider-Man. You know what I mean?
sure.
We all wanted it. We all thought about it, and as we got closer, we're like, is Toby in it?
Yeah.
Is
It
Andrew in
reached a
it? And
fever pitch. Yeah.
yes, and I think they're relying on moments like or expecting that every movie that they do has that kind of same vibe for some of the characters that are in the movies.
Hmm.
So like Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, obviously there were a few people. I don't know if we're past spoiler checks on that
I
one.
think so.
Uh, but like the casting for the Illuminati, they didn't let us know about Patrick Stewart until right before, like
Yeah.
like a month prior.
And it was accidental.
Eh,
Like, it
Yeah,
was
well, I don't think it was. I think they totally meant to, but they were like, here's his voice.
mm,
Do with it what you will. And then eventually they kind of showed you that it was him.
yeah.
But I think they're relying a little too heavily on that, and I feel like it could hurt them. I don't think it's hurting. It's definitely not. It could be hurting the fan base. It's definitely not hurting their box office.
Well, obviously. Yeah, at this point, it's like Facebook, right?
Yeah,
TikTok comes out, it's not going to dethrone Facebook.
no,
Maybe it puts a ding in it, maybe, but it's, I mean, like, they've grown to such a level that nothing's going to hurt it, but it
unless it's a bad movie.
yeah, well, that's true. I just there's almost like, okay, the Spider-Man secrets, totally get it.
Yeah, that
It
understood.
makes sense. It's a pivotal plot. This is when we talk spoilers. It is a
Yeah.
plot point of the movie. When I think back to, remember when Captain America Civil War was announced? When it was
hmm
announced, not even started, it was still like a year from production. They're like, Captain America Civil War. Robert Downey comes on. Captain America comes on. They put up their dukes, and then Chadwick Boseman, like, that's right, Black Panther, motherfuckers. And you're
Yeah.
just like, holy shit. Like, but if you made that movie today, you wouldn't know that motherfucker was in it until it came.
Yeah.
Like,
Until the last minute. Yeah.
literally, you'd be walking in the theater like, who's this dude? You know what I mean? Like,
But
so I don't know. I don't know.
and it makes me wonder too because if they had like really like that's the thing they have incredibly smart people running they're different things, right?
Hmm.
And I think like these little mini leaks, I don't think they're leaks. I think it's purposeful. I
It's
think
like
it's
guerrilla warfare. Like they're
yes, yes,
popping out of the
exactly.
shadows.
And I
Namor's in it.
honestly, hey guys, hey, come over to this van real fast. I got Namor, man. But that's the thing. Is like I think it's totally on purpose.
Yeah.
I think it's to because when they do these leaks, they spend less money for the information getting out.
Mm.
And I think it's a brilliant form of marketing. It gives you that back alley kind of seedy, I'm breaking the rules kind of feel. And it's like, yeah, man,
Hey,
yo, I got
for
this
for
information
20
for you.
behind this dumpster for $20, I'll give you a spoiler.
I got the spoiler for you, son.
Um,
Um,
Heath
but
says,
yeah, like,
"Bring on Wonder Man." Yeah, man, that shit's going down. Wonder
ooh,
Man's
yeah,
coming.
that's on the
Wonder Man's
list.
coming. I heard
Yeah,
rumors like Nathan Fillion and a couple other people for it.
he'd be good for it personality wise, but I don't know if he'd be good for it to carry a franchise for 10, 15 years.
Yeah,
Like that's honestly when we think about these characters now that are coming out now,
yeah.
Robert Downey was maybe an anomaly because he was a little bit older at the time, but Iron Man wasn't really a character that required him to be as physical as some of the other characters,
Well, that
except
and
for maybe Iron Man 2
when they did it, it was never
or
intended to
3. It was
be.
3.
It was never intended to be
Right,
a
right. A 10 year,
15-20 year
15-year thing.
franchise.
Yeah,
It was a
exactly.
one and done that just
Yeah.
happened to like people still think like, oh, when they built Iron Man, like they intended to like no, it was
No.
never part of the plans. It was the same way if you watch the original Back to the Future, at the end they put to be continued question mark.
Mhm.
They had
They had no
zero
clue.
plans to do a
Yeah.
sequel until the hype was at a point where they're like, well, shit, we got to do a sequel.
We gotta do it.
Same
Yeah.
thing with with Iron Man. What the hell, man?
Iron Man could have been the only Marvel film we got
Very
if
cool.
it didn't succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And you know, the MCU, they're
Mhm.
smart. They're like the Borg. They adapt. They figured out what they did wrong early on, even though for us it doesn't feel like they did anything wrong. But now they're looking at every time they get a new person, they're looking 10, 15 years into the future
Yeah.
because these phases are big. And we're in the biggest phase that we've had.
Mhm.
It dwarfs the other 3 phases.
Yeah. Well, because
It's
we also
that big
have
right now
Disney
because of the
Plus.
TV shows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've never had 6-hour miniseries in between.
Right.
You had like episodes of Agents of Shield and
Yeah, but it wasn't. They weren't even
Inhumans.
connected. They weren't even connected. That's the thing. There was a big division between
TV
Marvel
studio. Yeah.
TV entertainment and Marvel movies, the
Yep.
cinematic universe.
Yep.
So, and
Even the
now that
Netflix
they're
stuff. Yeah.
finally, yeah, even the Netflix stuff. Now that they're finally all together, the TV entertainment with the MCU, yeah, it's a little bit of a different story. And so,
The
yeah,
last
I
the last rumor I heard, because we're gonna go to break here in a minute.
yeah,
The last rumor I heard, and I can't even say spoilers because again, it's rumor, right? It could be,
rumor,
could not be.
maybe not.
In the She-Hulk series, we may get the first appearance of Benjamin Grimm, also known the Thing from Fantastic
That
Four,
makes sense. Makes sense.
and again heavily rumored. And if this is true, I don't even know what's a thing. To be playing Benjamin Grimm, the Thing, is Jason Segel from How I Met Your Mother,
I've
from
heard that rumor.
Freaks and
Yeah.
Geeks, from Forgetting Sarah Marshall. I love Jason Segel. He's one of my
I love Jason.
favorite comedic actors.
Fantastic.
But I don't know of him as like the Thing. But then again, not to cut you off. Then again, you go Bradley Cooper's Rocket, and
Vin Diesel
is Groot, and Taika Waititi is
Korg.
Korg. So why not Jason Segel to be?
So I feel the same way because I think about Bruce Banner's voice modulated as the Hulk, Mark Ruffalo's voice modulated as the Hulk.
Mhm.
I didn't like it at first, but it grew on me, and now I see him as the Hulk. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And that's all that Jason Segel would be eventually.
Just a voice.
He'll start
yeah.
off as the person, but see, that's the thing is I don't know that he vibes with me as the human form of Thing.
Because he was meant to
Because
be
he was
tough,
a big dude.
Yeah,
he
he's
was
like a
tough
tough,
dude.
rough mechanic. I mean,
Are they doing the Chris Pratt where they're turning a slightly overweight comedian into an action star? Like, is that what's happening here? You know?
could be.
And no offense, I love Chris Pratt. I'm just
Yeah.
saying that evolution, like he was like a Pokemon dude. He went from one level to another level, and now he's a completely
Yeah,
different dude.
totally different dude.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I was just thinking other voice actors in the MCU. Miley Cyrus is a character, is a voice. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. She was one of the original Ravengers. She was
Oh,
on
nice.
right. She was on Sylvester Stallone's team. It was
Oh, of
him,
course.
Miley Cyrus. Remember the dude that played Lex Luthor in Smallville?
Michael Rosenbaum,
Mike Rosenbaum. Like,
fantastic.
and then there was another big Hollywood star. Like they were the CGI
Yeah,
Ravagers
the
in that scene.
CGI people. Yeah,
So I'm like, I guess when you look at it that way, like Jason Segel could easily
E-
be
yeah,
the thing.
easily. Yeah, they
Um,
just modulate his voice, make him sound beefy.
yeah, and like my concern is like, oh, how good can you make the thing look in CGI? And then I'm like, fucking Korg is basically the thing. Like you
He's
paint
just
him
the thing.
orange
Yeah,
and make him shorter and
less beefed
stockier.
up. Less
Yeah,
beefed up.
like that's the thing, and yeah, it,
What the only thing I regret is not getting a chance to see Tony Stark's reaction to the thing one day,
mm,
or getting a chance to banter with Reed Richards about technology and shit
mhm,
like that.
yeah.
That's the one thing I'm gonna be a little disappointed about.
Yeah, there are certain moments that just won't happen.
Yeah,
Do you think we're far enough? Because okay, I gotta say one thing. Two
sure.
minutes till 9, and we'll take a break. But I think we're far enough away from Thor's release that we can do spoilers. But
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just gonna put a
Put a spoiler alert
spoiler
on
wording up
it.
just for a minute, guys.
Yeah,
So if you haven't seen Thor: Love and Thunder and you don't want to be spoiled, go ahead and mute for a second. Um, Going into that film, there was a lot of press about, and this is from Chris Hemsworth himself, going like, I think I'm done with Thor. I think,
yeah,
I got 4. I'm good. I think we don't need to do any more. I've got all the things I want to work on. And he was done. And if you stay to the very end of Thor, they cue up they leave it on a very cliffhanger of like,
yeah,
look, he's off on these new adventures. Then they cue up the teasers is that Hercules is coming and he wants to fuck up Thor for what he did to Zeus.
yeah.
And then for me, the biggest question mark is the last words you see are Thor will return.
Yeah.
Like no Thor will return. There's no question mark at the end of it, right? It's a very point blank
Very
statement.
clear. Yeah.
I mean, you could argue that they're saying Thor could be the mighty Thor, right? Could be Jane Foster's
I
Thor
think they
could
put
return.
it. I think they put a nail in that
You
coffin.
know, no, she's coming back as Valkyrie. I guarantee that. But like, I don't know what to make of that.
Yeah.
There can't be another Thor movie coming. There can't be. Like, it's
I
got to
don't.
be a
I don't
team
think
up
it'll be.
thing, right?
It's got to be. I don't. I think 4 solo films, 2 of which didn't do stellar,
Yeah,
and this one didn't actually do as well as Ragnarok
yeah,
did.
as well as they
And
thought it
even
would. Yeah,
and even Ragnarok was a team up film.
yeah,
Like none of these movies right now are solo films anymore. Not
right.
a single one of them.
Yeah,
Doctor Strange wasn't, Spider-Man wasn't. Everything since Endgame has been team ups.
yeah.
They've
Even
all
Black
been team
Widow.
ups.
Black Widow
Yeah,
was a
even
team up
Black Widow.
movie, even though
Yeah.
she's the only known character. It's a team up film.
Yeah, she essentially had her own little Russian Avengers going
Yeah,
on.
exactly.
And that's the thing. Uh, it's just a matter. I mean, the way this movie ended, he technically should never be alone again. So I won't say more than that, but I mean, it's kind of a team up movie after that again.
Yeah.
So
Rob says Hemsworth is pulling a TB12. He's retiring and unretiring. He's
yeah,
going out and coming back in. That's true. That's true.
very true.
All right, guys. Damn, we didn't even get to cover other topics. Shit, we've been talking about movies the whole time. That's what happens when we geek out here. We're gonna take like a 5-minute break. Let us hit the head. Let us grab a drink. Let us come back. When we come back, we are playing games with you. So get your second screen ready. You're gonna go to Jackbox.tv. I'll put it in the chat. It's like
Jackbox.tv. Yeah.
Jackbox.tv. I'll give you guys a code. Play with us. We're gonna do some Murder House trivia. We'll do some Guessponaige. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. But can you beat me? I'm the master. I've got the title. I got the belts to prove it, son. Bring it. Challenge thrown, laid down. Mr. Nemo.
He's not talking to me, guys. He's talking to you guys.
Mr. Nemo, you're gonna be joining us, right? You're gonna
Yes.
hang around. We're gonna play some games.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, we're gonna toss it to a short break. Get your second screens. More coming up after the break. We're gonna play some games. We'll be back right after this. Shots.
You're listening to the sounds of WTF Nation Radio.
Hey, you there? Yeah, it is right, you. Let me ask you something, right? Where the hell do you think that you're going? Oh, would you think because the show is going to commercial that means you get to just walk away? Well, CQ asked me to pass on the little message, alright? And it says, I'll be back.
waking up and fading out. Cirrus shapes I found blow me away. Van Allen right around, pushing through. Skin is brown. Nature has us trapped in fear, so I get lost in sound. I wonder if you'll ever know why I am the way I am. I've been thinking a lot about time and space surrounding. Is there anyone who is thinking like me? I've been thinking a lot about life is never ending. Is there anyone who is thinking like me? Constellation theme, mapping stars they're meant to be. Geminis are free of suicidal kings. This misty maze of me, so obvious yet never seen. Feeling though the fog will lift to find me lost at sea. I've been thinking a lot about time and space surrounding. Is there anyone who is thinking like me? I've been thinking a lot about life is never ending. Is there anyone who is thinking like me? Myself and I am so lost in beautiful, far away from life. But I want your visible feeling to be mine. Oh, I just don't get it. When will your heart beat with my mind? I've been thinking a lot. I've been thinking a lot about time and space surrounding. Is there anyone who is thinking like me? I've been thinking a lot about life is never ending. Is there anyone who is thinking like me?
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back. We're going to play some games. Hey, Nemo. Welcome back. You can say hi.
What's up?
Let me take off the spoilers. Okay, so don't be an idiot like me. The room code is C, Charlie, I, India, U, uniform, E, early. Yeah. Echo.
I know you know. I was gonna punch my screen for a minute. My OCD kicked in. I was like, you
Yeah.
can't do that to me.
I saw it, and I like I told Nemo, I was like, okay, the room code is clue. I'm like, oh wait, that's not an L, that's an I. So it's key. So
Quite.
CIUE. Feel free to join us. Please join us. Right now it's just the two of us, guys. Jackbox.tv. Room code CIUE. Hey, Carlos, welcome. Joining. Thanks for coming in.
Hop on down.
Join us. Howdy, Keith. What's going on? I see we have another. I see you out there, Bethany. All sneaky, stealthily watching. Not saying hi in the chats. How dare you? Come on, guys. We get at least 4 or 5 people in here. We go.
Easy.
Mad
Easy.
Mike in the building. We got people joining. I'm gonna switch us over. Let's see. Make sure it's been a while. It's been a minute. Which one of these? Let's see. Studio. Hang on. I'm gonna figure out where the game is. I should have probably remembered to add a thing for games. Oh, I remember now. Yep. I remember now. There we go. Why is it? No, don't do that. There we go. There we go. All right, hang on. Boop. See? There he is.
Hey, there's some people in here.
There's people. There's people.
There's people.
Rob, what are you doing wrong, Rob? It's just room code. CIUE. And you
We
take
got
in your
HVAC.
name.
We got Smith in here.
We got two spots left, people. Two
Two
spots.
spots. Come get them. I like that I'm like a sackcloth ghost. That's cool.
Let me see. I want to see if I can fix my camera. How do I fix my camera so that I want to be a circle like you? I want to be
Circle is pretty cool.
I wanna
Makes
be-
me look like a thought bubble.
I want to be a circle. Let's see.
There's Tex-Mex. Thanks for joining
Hey,
us.
there we go.
Hey, there he is.
Circle.
We got-
I'm a circle.
One more. Come and get it.
All right, we're gonna give it a few seconds. Let's see if I can bring the sound up, and then people can let me know if they can hear it or not.
I can't yet.
Let's see. Should be able to.
I'm a ghost. I'm a ghost. I'm a ghost. I'm a ghost.
Should be able to
I
hear
like
it
how
now.
CQ's says VIP on it. That's
Yeah.
unfair.
Because I'm obviously. Oh, look at that. K-Mill Media. I think I know who that is.
I
Oh,
don't.
shit. Somebody we both know. Think
Oh,
Mill.
okay.
Think Mill.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. That's not him. That's not.
Oh, I was gonna say
That's Keith. That's Keith in the audience. All right, guys. You can still join in. If you didn't get in, that's okay. You'll be an audience member, and audience members can participate. So keep using jackbox.tv if you dare. And we're gonna kick this thing off.
Bum, bum, bum. Now I hear sound.
You hear? You got the sound? Not too loud? Let me know, guys, if it's too loud or not enough. I'm in the bubble. I'm in the bubble. Oh, shit.
I've never played this, so this is
Oh,
hilarious.
you're gonna have this is gonna be fun. Have your second screens ready, people. Do what I do. Turn off the auto lock. It's a good time. It's a good time. It's fun. Fun game.
Horse race. Trivia murder party.
Wake up! Welcome to Trivia Night, a labyrinth of despair and madness, but in a down-to-earth, just us girls kind of way, you know? I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the mini-game, I'll kill you. But
It's
don't
like Saw,
worry,
but
you'll
fun.
still win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see who can escape first. Oh, and hey, look, we've got an audience playing along too.
One audience member.
Number
Nice.
one, at the end of the
Nice.
game, if the audience has less money than the player who wins, everyone in the audience dies. It's really helping me bring my killing into the digital age. Oh my goodness, will you listen to me? Going on and on like the voices of the birds and tell me what to do. Let's get to the game.
All right. Here we go.
All right.
Okay, first question. I know the answer to this question because I have a Google alert set up for crayon-related news. What
Oh,
color
I
of
feel like the
Crayola crayon
Russians.
used to be called Prussian blue.
What color of Crayola used to be called Prussian
I think
blue?
you weirdos in the audience too.
I feel like the Marines would get this question.
All right. Locked in. All right.
One more.
Somebody hasn't answered. Oh, there it
10
goes.
seconds.
There we go.
Oh, everybody.
Oh no! Only two
Ooh.
people got it right.
The rest
Uh-oh.
of you, you're in
Ooh, I think
for a
even the
treat.
audience got it wrong.
There's Midnight Blue. The answer was Midnight Blue.
Midnight Blue.
We're going to play
All right.
Chalice.
So now we got to see who
I give all the
survives.
safe players a bit of poison to use. Pick a chalice to put your poison in.
Oh no!
I feel like they're just gonna put the poison in number 4.
And
maybe.
it's your turn
Maybe that's
now.
too obvious.
Pick a chalice to drink from.
Pick a chalice.
I would say the word chalice, Makes me feel like someone who wears silk underwear. Ooh.
All right.
The
What
commentary is
are you
hilarious.
picking? What are you picking there, Nemo?
Yummy.
Here we go.
Now let's see what everyone
Well,
drank.
I'm doing like in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
No.
I chose number 6. You chose
It will
poorly,
all be
my
over
friend.
soon.
What? Right out of the gate?
I chose wisely.
Right out of the gate.
You're
Okay.
dead, but don't go into the light
I want to know
just
who
yet.
killed me. I want to know which
Close
one of
the
you
last
bastards
crusade.
killed me.
Is not the end.
Here's the Last Crusade.
Oh
When
my
he's
god.
got to choose the chalice.
Yep.
He chose the one that
Here's
looked like
how
the one in
everybody's
that
doing
movie.
so far.
Oh
It's
my
real early,
goodness.
though. Don't freak out.
I think
Oh, let's
Smith
see
is the
what
one that
audience-
killed me because he got like a bonus
Ooh,
500.
ouch. Not a
Yep.
great start
Oh,
for the
totally.
audience.
You picked his pill.
You bastard. Jealous. That's why. He went after me because he's jealous.
Okay, here's something they don't teach you in any parenting
Jealous.
book. According to Greek mythology, who was forced to sacrifice their daughter Iphigenia to the goddess Artemis?
Oh yeah, like that. Everybody knows that. God, obviously. Jason.
Jason and
Obviously.
the Argonauts, man.
Yeah, obviously. Guys in the audience, if you let me know if the sound is too low or too high, and or if it's fine.
Time's running out.
Oh
4
goodness,
seconds.
somebody didn't answer.
Who picked this?
You?
Oh no!
Yes.
I think Smith is googling answers.
Cheating.
He's
Cheater.
cheating.
Game.
Super
Cheating.
cheater.
Super
Welcome back to
cheating.
the killing floor.
Well, I'm dead already, so I don't care.
What are the odds he knows
Let's play the
fucking
finger cutting
crayons
game.
and
You've got a
Greek
hint now.
mythology at the
Now's
same
perfect
time?
time to take care of it.
Yeah,
Just choose
called
one of your
Google.
fingers to cut off. It's hard to
Oh,
mess this
jeez.
one up.
I feel like I know which one CQ would pick.
Yeah. Everyone choose middle.
You think I didn't?
Nemo's the only one that gets a bonus point. Bethany picked it too. H Mac. Oh,
There
H Mac
you
puts
go,
a.
H-
There you
Part
go.
of the team.
Bonus points. All my middle
One
finger.
of us.
Don't eat
One
some.
of
I
us.
know where they've been.
4-finger death punch. Smith is straight up cheating,
Your fingers
Here's the
sold
scoreboard
online.
again. I feel like you're getting the basic pattern of the game now.
guys.
Hey, we got 2 in the audience now.
Two in the
Get
audience,
some of these
yes.
questions right. Somebody
Go.
take
Where will you find the
somebody take
terracotta army?
Smith's Google away. Oh, I know this one actually. Oh, whichever finger you cut off, it blocks that question.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep.
You could totally get this wrong then.
Rob, no worries, man. You can still join in on the audience, and then we'll play more games after this,
Yeah,
so you can always
next
jump
round.
in.
Time's running out.
Smith can be offended all he wants.
Correct
The
answer
actual
is
King Smith. Be
this
offended.
one.
Can be offended all you want.
Oh, he purposefully got this one.
Yeah.
Have a surprise
Yeah,
for
he had
you.
to throw us off the scent.
I
the
see
too
you
close.
This was obviously
Letters
China.
Spell the longest word you can before time
Ooh,
runs
Oh,
spell
I
the
wish I
longest.
could
Some
have
of these letters
participated
from
in
Highlights
this one.
magazine. But the person with the shortest word will be punished.
Ooh.
All right, Smith. Let's see them big words. Let's see them big words.
I totally could have killed on this one.
The letters don't have to touch each other.
Pun intended.
And remember to press submit when you're done.
Thank you guys for letting me know the sound is good. Appreciate it. The tension is palpable. Gotta hit submit if you guys are done typing it in.
Oh, I see a good one I could have got.
Even Keith is in the audience going, Smith is Googling.
He's Googling right now. He
He's
took a
go-
picture of all those
he's,
letters.
he's Googling.
Ooh, let's see what you did.
All right, let's see
there.
these words. Oh.
Ooh,
Oh.
Bethany.
Damn.
Nice. Ooh, rip.
Ooh.
Ooh, even the
That's not
audience.
good for anybody.
Nice.
Well done.
Oh,
Dead
murder.
bodies. Mm.
Me and Bethany only alive now. Or me, H-Mac, and Bethany. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay.
Let's try another
Remember,
one.
even if you die, you can still win
Still
the
win.
What'd you
game.
find? Ayers Rock.
Ooh.
Ayers Rock. I'm 50% sure about this. I'm 50-50 on it.
Give it a go. I'm about 15%.
Keith,
on
if you
this.
typed a word and it didn't count, you got to make sure. Did you hit? The wedding is horseshit. This wedding is horseshit. You have to hit submit when you're done typing. I don't know, maybe.
Wedding is horseshit.
Starting out.
Classic reference.
He'll be divorced in a year.
Who said this one?
Oh, I was 50-50, and that was the other
I
50.
want to show you something.
Oh boy.
Rip.
Last
Could
shit.
be words.
It's the 3 people still alive too.
Here's how
So
this is going to work. If no one takes the money, no one dies. But if you do take the money, I'll kill everyone who didn't. There's one catch. If you all take the money, then you all die.
oh, I'm not saying nothing. I'm not swaying the audience.
Do that.
If no one takes it, no one dies. But if you take it, you'll kill everybody else. If you take all the money, then you all die. What do you do? Decisions. What do you do? I wonder if does the audience count too? To
Ooh,
this
I think
decision?
so.
H-Mac, he's
No, I don't
sweating
think they
it.
count for us living or dying.
Nemo took the money!
Real is truly
Oh!
worth it.
Y'all all dead. Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Damn.
that
Damn, Nemo, it's like that.
was pretty cold.
Straight
blooded.
murked everybody.
Well, look who's still alive. Now you
Hey.
just have to escape with your body.
Can
Come
you
on,
escape
I'm
with your
going to
body?
give you a category.
What?
Mushrooms. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit.
Example.
Oh, it's just an example.
Let's see the right answers.
Oh, they're both
You
an
move
answer.
Forward one space for every correct answer.
Oh.
You need to
You're
escape
getting
the
really
house.
close to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game.
That's
Here's
neat.
everyone's next question.
All right, everybody gets
Oh,
a chance.
geez.
Get a third choice to help them catch up
Star
to
Trek films, film titles. Star Trek film titles.
So what's the one at the bottom? Is that
That's-
like only ghosts? can
Yes,
see that
only
one?
ghosts can
Oh,
answer
nice.
that. They can because that gives them a chance to catch up.
That's cool.
But it could be right, it could be wrong.
Could be wrong, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, Smith coming up hot on that ass. He wants his body back.
Capitals.
European capital. Keep my tablet
It's a
over here.
tough one.
Oh. What to do? What to do? To do.
Like,
Sometimes
it's-
sometimes the ghost answer pays off because you can't pick it, and then it ends up being like this one, a wrong answer. It prevents you from taking it. That counts as a win for you.
Yeah.
Beware of the darkness.
Uh-oh. Left-handed NBA
Oh,
players.
Shit.
Yeah. I told you these were going to be some random ass things. Fuck it.
So close to the exit.
Smith,
Almost there.
Smith is on that. Yes.
He's a coming.
Oh, I should have stuck with my first answer.
I feel like somebody Googled that shit.
Ghost is gonna get ya.
He's gonna get
Uh-oh, the
you.
darkness is coming for us.
Carnivorous. Oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah, because, you know, the Diplodocus and the Hastibodorus and the Euphorius.
Utahraptor.
Yeah, whatever.
Utah raptor. They found it in Utah.
You know, that old Jurassic area, Utah. God damn it. All right, so this was just a trial run, just so you know. This one doesn't count. Uh-oh.
That motherfucker.
Triple Crown winners. Come on. Come on, baby.
The timer should be shorter so people can't Google this shit.
The problem is there's a delay in how.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
honestly, the audience has a lot less time than we do.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. We have a lot of time because we're seeing it live. By the time
What's that?
they're getting it.
What's that?
Uh-oh. Raptor, I barely know her. That's funny. That's funny.
Oh, jeez.
Finally, something I can answer. One in my wheelhouse.
Pikachu, I choose you.
Pika, Pika.
I don't have a whole thing of Pokemon on the wall behind me or anything.
There you go. Oh man. Oh no. I think I'm on the verge.
Godzilla opponents.
Nazis.
Damn Nazis.
Damn Nazis fighting
Fucking
Godzilla.
fucking up everything. You
Not
don't know.
even Godzilla's safe.
You don't know. You don't know what Godzilla was doing in World War II.
I've seen that movie. Bro.
Come on, I can stay alive. I can stay alive. Come on. Come on. I just want to avoid the darkness.
Here's another one.
Hello, darkness, my old
Movies
friend.
with talking animals.
Come on. Keith says the Nazi option is making me question my reality.
Which reality are we in?
Uh-oh. Nemo, you son of a bitch.
Oh,
You son of a bitch.
I know Smith's like, I was so close.
You son of a bitch. Well done. Nemo escapes.
10K.
Mm.
Nice.
Creepy house burns. 2 audience members died. Only scored 930.
Nice. Look, Mom, I got a newspaper job. The Violent Times. I love it.
All right. Well done. Well done, everybody.
Excellent.
Well
Excellent.
done, everybody.
Ooh, cause of death couldn't measure up word-wise.
Yep.
Ooh,
Smith is the second highest
Ooh.
scorer.
very
There you go.
nice.
There you go. Let's okay, let me do this.
Suckered into not taking money.
Yeah.
Ooh, I
Yeah.
do feel bad about that, guys. I do.
You're a horrible, horrible person. I want you to know that. So, should we do another trivia house or should we do Guessponaige? Anybody?
Let's try Guessponaige.
Anybody?
Oh, let them ask.
First person to type in the answer. More trivia or Guessponaige? Nobody's typing. Nobody's typing an
I
answer.
need to log in and just type an answer.
Where is back? Yes. Back to back. There we go. All right, screw it. We're doing Guessponaige.
Guessponaige.
Guessponaige. You guys are gonna love it. And the trivia is fun. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
But man, some of that is so
Like obscure.
obscure. As King Smith says, doesn't matter. Apparently, I cheat.
Even if you
can't
even
cheat
if
your way
we
through this one.
sat next to you and watched
I would
you
still
win,
accuse you
I would
cheating.
still accuse you of cheating.
Still. All right. So the room code for this one is going to be. Hold on, I gotta pick my. There we go. B as in boy. S as in Sam. I-O. B-S-I-O.
Hey, did we ever get those results?
BSIO.
About whether like chunky or smooth peanut butter?
BSIO.
All of our field agents keep getting discovered and converted.
Ugh, I'm just
P on age. I think Mike was trying to write Guessponaige and it came out P on age. Okay. That's the room code. BSIO. BSIO. Hey, look at that. We got Cheater joining us live.
No, I was sent to spy on her.
Hold on. There you go. We've got CQ. We got
Cheater,
Nemo. We
I
got
love
Rob.
it.
We got Cheater. We got Mad Mike. Bethany. K Mill. Media. Can we get one more? Can we fill another party? Let's get one more. Cheater in the house.
You're making this too easy for us.
All right. We had, because we had like,
pick a picture, bro.
yeah, we had like 10. You gotta pick a picture, dude.
Oui, moi, je viens juste d'arriver. Je veux
Pick a picture. If more people, G Russ, God bless. If more people want to join in, they can also join into the audience. So go ahead, feel free
There we
to
go. There we go.
continue
The
to join.
doctor is in. G. Russ. Oh, he changed it again.
Yeah, it's all right. All right.
Well, I've played all the Tetris I can stand for the next few days. The only thing left to do? No, not switch to Dr. Mario. Take all the info your government has collected on its citizens and use it to play a little game I like to call Guessponaige.
Guessponaige.
This is a little meta, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Oh, it's super meta.
Off we go.
You're gonna love this. You're gonna love
We
this.
got it from surveying the people.
All right, I'm up first.
Typey, typey.
Typey.
Turn-ons, big butts. What? Oh, sorry. Two-person.
What percentage of people have been seriously turned on by cartoon characters?
Ooh.
I feel like that's high as
Okay.
fuck.
I'm gonna say 70.
Got it.
And now the rest of you guys are gonna choose higher or lower.
The actual percentage is higher or lower. You can also double down and guess much higher or much lower if you think the guess is off by 15% or more.
So like if you thought it was 40%, you would go much lower.
Gotcha.
But if you think it's 80%, you would just say higher. All right, it's a split decision, man. We got some saying higher, some saying lower, some G Russ says way lower.
Time.
I don't think.
Most people said
Huh?
lower.
Here we go.
There we
my
go.
answer is
Oh, what? 55.
Shenanigans.
And it was right on the 15% line. So I wonder if they count that for G Russ. He does get
I've
it.
got some points for
Does
you.
count.
As for you,
Oof.
good job.
He
Double
nailed it.
Points for saying much lower.
See, I think Cheater cheated.
Okay, who's up next?
Maybe I let my own bias affect that answer.
Oh, here's what
me,
we've been
me and you,
expecting.
Nemo, we're letting our bias out a little bit. It's like, oh, that's 100% of people. Obviously.
It's like everybody.
It's like
yeah.
everybody. Isn't everybody?
I mean, has anybody watched like
What percentage
anime
of
in the
people
last
have
10
roller
years,
blades
20 years?
Jessica Rabbit, anyone?
Right?
All right, what percentage of people have rollerbladed within the past year?
And while we're on this subject, Roger Rabbit? I mean, what?
I mean, Mr. Clean, have you not seen him?
Everyone else, higher or lower?
Hmm.
Oh. In the past year?
All right.
I said what I said. I'm sticking with it.
It's higher. What demographic are we talking about
We're
here?
saying lower. Okay,
All right,
let's
let's
see. The right
see.
answer.
Oh,
4%.
shit.
4%. Guess that bad's history.
But I think I don't get it because it's 14% lower.
Let's see.
Yeah.
You got it right.
Wow, you went a lot lower? That was
Yeah.
a ballsy call.
What have we here?
It's the last year. What do you think anybody's been doing in the last year?
Yeah, then again, you don't know when this poll was taken.
Yeah.
Could have been taken in
I guess
2018.
it did. See, it didn't count. I got no points.
Yeah, it had to be more than 15%.
Ooh, I remember seeing
Yeah.
good surveillance
Rip.
for this yesterday.
Astrology. Ugh.
What percentage of people regularly check their horoscopes?
Oof. Regularly check their horoscopes. What do you think? 20?
Regularly check their horoscopes?
Somewhere at 17?
I feel like that's not really
20%.
the
Okay,
kind of
higher or
people
lower?
I know. So
I'm gonna take a big swing. Big swing. Taking a big swing to try to make up some loss.
dude, I
Lost
got no
points.
points. I've been wrong every time.
Cheater says
What do you
way
think?
more.
People are
Way,
thinking
And
way
he
top
Googled
two.
it, so he's probably right. Yes!
7%.
Fuck yes!
Ooh,
That's what I'm talking about.
3%, so no points for you.
damn.
Who got it right?
Should have went double low.
Ooh, points for you.
Take it.
Bethany's
Take it.
crushing it right now.
Bethany she's on the pulse of the people.
Ooh, this is gonna be good.
National anthem. Okay, G Russ up on the batter's
What percentage
box.
of U.S. citizens put their right hands over their hearts during the national
Turn volume
anthem?
a little bit. Okay.
Well, I mean, when was this taken?
All right, I turned up the game sound. Let me know if that's bad or good.
It That's a good one. I like that. 77. I can dig it.
77%. All right, what do you think?
Percentage of U.S. citizens put their right hands on their hearts during the national anthem. So the best thing, and it's only happened to me once, is when you hit it right on the dot.
And the correct answer
Bold.
That is-
Bold. Cheater doubled on up.
77 on the
Wow.
dot. I
Percentage
fucking called it.
There's only a 3.2% chance of that, but you probably knew that too. Here.
Wow.
Wow.
So the question is, who gets points? Does everyone fail?
Damn.
Everyone fails because it wasn't higher or lower.
All right.
No one got points.
I don't know.
Wow.
Well
that was
done.
good, dude.
Well done,
Well.
G. Russ. We might win the game for that.
I feel like G. Russ had that
What
whole
percentage of
Google
people
machine
still
in
have
his face.
landline telephones in their homes?
Oh Jesus! Still
Landlines?
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 Oh, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
you're
he
not
that was
going
he
into the
faked it out. It was a fake out.
Percent. What
A
do y'all
fake
think?
out.
8%.
I don't think he's that far off, to be honest.
Right.
I don't think he's that far off. But
I think I'm going higher.
I'm gonna say higher, and here's why.
I feel like it might be lower though.
We're
That's
talking
tough.
globally. Think places like Russia and
Yeah, they
Korea.
But I mean, are they answering American polls?
It's it's global data.
Excellent paperweight.
35%.
This is a global database.
Who doubled up? Rob. There you go, bro.
Smart call. I think Italy, a lot of Italian households still have landlines.
I have no idea.
Okay, computer. What do you have for this?
Still a lot of boomers out there. That's what Keith says. Well done, sir. Well done. All right,
What percentage of
Bethany.
people own wigs of any kind?
Ooh,
Wow.
wigs of
feel like that's
any
high.
kind.
I'm thinking of all the cosplayers out there.
Cosplay, old ladies, people suffering from diseases, men who don't want to be bald, doll wigs. I don't know. Like,
You're almost out of time.
Bold decision, Bethany.
34%.
Bold
Okay,
decision.
Higher or
I
lower?
honestly don't know. I don't know. Sway me one way or another. You're going double?
Doubling down.
High five.
I feel
I
like I've
clo-
been to enough conventions to know that there's a lot of people out there with wigs.
I closed my eyes and I hit the
One
phone
person
because
said
I was like, I don't know.
And Surveil says.
Come on, big money, no MC.
Oh!
Merkins count.
Wow, but great job getting close though.
Yeah, very close. 6%.
On the
Nice.
money with
Wow.
You got it
Wow.
right.
This is a battle between Bethany and G. Russ.
G.
I
Russ,
think is
yeah.
Greg.
Who's next?
This is a knockdown, drag out
Right.
fight.
All right, buckle in.
Struggle
I've got
busting
one for
today.
I don't know. This is not feeling good. Not feeling good about this.
What percentage of people have done the chicken dance at wedding receptions?
Stop. I don't need that stuck in my head all night.
What? Get out of here, Mad
Bold-
Mike.
Bold decision, Mike.
You're out of your mind. Out of your mind.
There
Yeah, the pump fake.
One pick.
The
Higher or
pump
lower?
fake.
Bold, sir, bold. And I'm honestly gonna go higher.
Oh.
I'm gonna actually double down on that bad boy. It's probably way less, but I suck at this
You're
game
saying
anyways.
higher. Okay, let's see the right answer.
Oh,
57.
Yes!
It's that kind of
Let's
surveillance
go!
that's not meaningful.
Just me and K Mill.
not bad.
Represent
Mike. Pretty
Keith.
Close.
Let's see who got
That was
it
a
right.
good guess though, yeah.
Well done. You get points.
Good guess. I would have said, like, if it was me, I would have said 58. I would have said that would have been my guess, 58%.
We've collected data
All right,
about
Nemo,
everything,
you're up.
Even this.
Cursing. Oh, you got this.
What percentage of people had their mouths washed out with soap as children?
Ooh. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying nothing.
70%.
Oh,
Everyone
I've
else,
gotta.
higher or lower?
I'm gonna wait because I have an answer, and I'm gonna wait. I don't want
All right.
Ooh, Cheater
Cheater
thinks it
coming
was
in hot.
less.
cheater coming in hot.
Bethany thinks it was more. K Mill and G Russ are like, they didn't wash my mouth out with soap.
I'm going way less.
Hurry up.
Rob, Mike.
I'm going way less.
People are
There you go.
This
Mike
is a
went way
split
less.
decision.
Rob went up. Okay.
Split decision.
Oh,
Yes!
20%.
Let's go!
Shenanigans.
Let's go, baby!
Tasting soap brands in Guessponaige
So wait, it was child abuse? What?
Who got it right? Rob, I got some points for you.
I think that was threatened a lot, but we're talking about they actually had their mouths washed out. I feel like it was a threat.
Uh-oh,
I had it
final
threatened.
round time.
Never actually did it though.
We faked dozens of focus
All right,
groups to
this is
determine
where
the
you
most
can win or
popular
lose the
answers
game.
to this question.
Right here.
Really?
What do people find to be the most annoying habit in a sleep
Oh.
partner?
You're gonna have to
Dude,
pick
The most
multiple
popular
answers. What do people find most about annoying habit in a sleep
You have
partner?
3 guesses. The 3 most popular answers are worth points. Ready? Go!
Here we go.
I'm stuck on the third one. All right.
Swear to God,
Okay,
if it's
let's see what
farting,
you
I'm gonna
picked.
get pissed.
All right. We got a lot of people who chose
everybody on
stealing.
Stealing, yeah.
Hogging the bed. I think snoring was an obvious.
Everybody went with snoring. Hey, one with the farting. Nice.
All right. Those lowest answers. Lowest answers. Lowest answers. All right. I got a 7. I got a 15. I think I got the top 3 answers, but so did everybody else.
Yeah, the only one I didn't get.
Final
That
scores.
special
This is gonna be
someone.
close.
Yeah, but everybody
be
got
close.
the big ones.
High five.
Oh, G. Russ and Bethany, a difference of 600 points.
Very nice.
Congratulations.
Very nice.
I sucked that first half, and I ended up
Reminder
third.
never to cross you.
So close. Well done, G.
Very
Russ.
Well done.
G. Russ. Should we run that back one more time? Everybody enjoyed the Guessponaige?
Yeah, that was fun.
Let's see if we can get the same players. Let's see. Oh, I'm clicking on the OBS, not the same players. Let's see if we can't get the same
Oh,
group.
No, I'm no
Darn,
no
looks like I owe
threat
Paul
to anybody in
$50.
this game.
Well, let's start another game of
You'd be
I don't know
surprised.
people.
You'd be surprised. And it's funny that when there's smaller attendance, like if there's only 3 or 4 of us, we do a couple rounds instead of just one round.
Yeah.
I bet our database has some juicy data for this.
All right, Rob.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter jelly. The answer is not penis. I can guarantee you that.
I think Mike's
What percentage of
disappointed
people regularly
about that.
purchase peanut butter and jelly packaged together in one jar?
In one jar.
Wow, that's a good question. Because I know it's a thing.
It's a thing.
I've seen that.
What percentage of people regularly purchase peanut butter jelly? Ugh. Keith says, "Who are these
You're
people?"
almost out of time.
Right?
Okay, we have a guess. 60%.
Bold.
Everyone else, now it's your turn. Do you think the correct answer is
I'm
higher
going
or
for the
lower?
win.
If you think the guess is off by 15% or more,
I'm going
you
for
can
the win
get
on
double
this.
points by picking much higher or much lower.
Old sir.
Go on for the
I
win.
think everybody's on the same page.
Swinging big. Cheater's the only one waiting on. He's
He was
googling
waiting
it.
on his search results.
He's googling it right now.
Hurry up.
He's
I
like, "I'll be
think he walked
correct."
away. I think he walked away.
Oh, he stepped up. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
People
out.
are saying lower. And Surveil says 3%.
Wow.
The Bible prohibits wearing
Holy-
clothing of
Yep.
two woven fabrics. I
Yep.
think it's the same principle. Let's see who got it
Okay,
right.
Mike says, "I can't believe they still sell that."
Right? It's kind of gross. I've had it. I didn't want to
It's
say
not
that out
that
loud
bad.
because it is
Who's next?
It's
it's
not
bad.
that
Because
bad.
it's not even good peanut
Let's
butter in
see.
there.
What would be good?
Keith says,
How
like I
about
said,
this?
sociopaths.
Like I've had better peanut butter in MREs. You know what I mean?
What percentage of callers prefer total silence to music when on hold with customer service?
Wow.
They prefer total silence opposed to
Like a
music.
monster. Although the music can get really annoying. Mike.
What are you? He's pulling up.
He's playing with
Just
us.
he playing with us. And you're locked in.
81%.
At
What do y'all think?
81%.
That's
lower.
now. Well, Swinging for the fences. Let's go. Going for the big win here.
Probably should have went with much lower, but just don't know.
Could it? Because it could be like 75.
Running out of
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, I think Cheater's not with us anymore.
I don't know about
The
complete
majority
silence
say
on the
lower.
phone.
Okay,
though.
right answer is
There it is.
21%.
He was much closer when he was pump faking.
You need to be within 30% to even get points.
Hmm.
Who got it right? Well done. You get points.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm doing better this time around.
Okay,
Not
who's
great.
up next?
Not bad.
Hey, you're in the hunt, man. You're in the hunt.
All right,
Yeah,
I got a
yeah,
good
yeah.
one.
Hey, I won a round. I'm
Ice. Ices. We're gonna question on ice.
What percentage of people usually request no ice in their water or soft drinks at restaurants?
Ooh. Now, are we talking stateside or Europe?
Global data.
Is it global? Oh, it is global.
Using global data.
Yeah.
People usually no ice in your water or soft drinks at a restaurant.
Anytime. 16%. Okay, higher or lower?
High five.
I'm swinging for the
Bold.
fences, baby. Let's
Bold,
go.
sir. Bold.
Let's go.
If we're talking about global
Time's
data, I
running
think
out.
you might
Higher
be
or
right.
lower?
Waiting on Rob and Cheater. Are they still with us?
Most of
Well,
you are
Cheater's
saying
out.
higher. And Surveil says
Rob might have stepped
Come on.
out too.
Come on. No!
excellent answer.
I had a
Point for
feeling.
you.
I had a feeling it was gonna be like 25. Damn.
Let's see who got it right. Nice job. I've got some points for you.
That's all right. That just ties you with what my points are.
Next up.
Sorry.
Ooh, the
All right,
president
G.
asked
Russ,
us to
last
listen
round's winner.
yesterday.
Sporks. Wow. Occasional usage.
What percentage of people
They
have
haven't
used
seen our
sporks more than
lunches.
10 times in their lives?
Ooh.
Fucking everybody, if they went to middle school at any point in the 90s.
Yeah, I guess it depends. Also, it depends where you remember. This is global data.
Yeah. I
How
feel
many
like
Koreans are
sporks
using
is a-
sporks?
I feel like
All right,
sporks
what do
is
you
a
think?
uniquely American thing, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm,
Swinging for the fences, baby. All or nothing. All or nothing.
Oh, Rob's back with us. Nice, nice, nice. Bethany and Mike.
Hurry up.
Weird, what am I? My sound went down all of a sudden.
Yeah, I hear you. You sound good.
Said lower. Okay, let's see the right answer.
That's weird.
67%. These are the people known in the trade as sporkers.
Sporkers.
I got it.
Who got it right?
Oh, I think it's
Ooh,
my
point for
headphones
you.
that are jacked up.
Did you get 2K for that?
I did.
Nice.
Because
Damn.
it's 15 is the
There's
cutoff and it was
1.1.
16.
Of the day, folks.
Yeah. Oh, breakfast. Breakfast.
What percentage of people were allowed to have sugary cereals as children?
Oh, ho, 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 ho,
Damn.
ho, 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 this is tough. This is gonna be a tough one.
45%. Okay, higher or lower?
I have no fucking.
One of the
clue.
few times I'm not gonna go double. Because I actually think you're pretty close.
I think so too.
I want to say it's like
Ooh, Bethany
51,
doubled
52.
low.
Health
Bethany
conscious.
doubled low, bold.
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah.
People are saying higher. Okay, let's see the right answer.
Wow!
Whoa.
Within 30%, so no points for you.
Wow!
Let's see who got it
Wow.
I am
Here's
I
the
am
point.
surprised. I am surprised.
Holy
Next
crap.
That's a lot. That's
That
a lot.
was a lot.
What should I search for in the old Surveillance Pro next? Ooh, I know.
I guess depends also what you consider sugary cereal. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it'd be like Cheerios, and they're like, oh, sugary
What
cereal.
percentage of men are able to properly knot bow ties by themselves?
Ew. the one lady in the house gets the
Gets the one
what
question even the
percentage
guys
of
don't
men?
know.
Yeah, even men don't
Yeah.
know this answer. I mean, I can do it. Does the clip-on ones count?
Just clip on count. I
No,
think it's
properly
You're almost out
not.
of time.
And I can't even do a bow tie.
25.
So when you ask that question,
everyone pick
probably
higher or
not.
lower.
Yeah. We're talking bow ties?
I'm gonna go higher.
You think higher?
Yeah, I'm gonna go higher.
Bow ties, not a tie.
Yeah.
Bow
ties.
ties. The hardest of the
What
ties.
do you think?
The hardest. Rob's doubling up.
Bethany says no effing clue.
Or saying lower. And the correct answer
Neither do
is-
we, man.
Come on.
The
No!
majority have their minds to it. Before they
Damn
answer
you,
their
Nemo.
every night.
Damn you, Bethany, for being so close.
So close. That was excellent.
Damn it.
Got it right.
It figures a woman would know the right answer.
Oh no.
All right.
Okay, who's up next?
It's okay. We still got a chance.
All right.
I don't even think
All right,
Mr.
Surveillance
Cheater's
Pro, what do you have
involved.
for this?
No.
So he's
That-
gonna,
what
it's
is
gonna
it?
end up 50. It's gonna end up 50. That's why.
Oh, okay.
What percentage of people have sold their bodily fluids on at least one occasion?
Oh, dude. And honestly, I feel like 50 might be pretty
Mike,
low.
imagine he nails it. 50%.
He gets 3,000 points. Not even playing, and he gets 3,000.
Mike Larson says, bullshit. Only like 3 people wear bow ties.
Time's a-wasting.
All right.
50%. Everyone else,
What percentage
higher
of
or
people have
lower?
sold their body at least one occasion? I'm gonna say
G-Russ
Damn.
double high.
G. Russ swinging out the gates.
Because you gotta think. I
I'm-
would honestly say.
I'm swinging for the fences. Swinging for the
blood,
fences.
Blood.
Let's go! Let's go!
Wow.
Let's
They
go!
give their fluids away.
Let's
I'm
go,
thinking-
baby!
Let's see
I
who
mean,
got it
come
right.
on, globally?
Nice job. I
Hey.
got some points for you.
Think about how many countries actually buy fluids.
But then the percentage would be higher.
No, less people would donate if less countries buy.
I guess it's true.
All right.
But I mean, people selling bathwater.
This is my question. I need to
What
focus.
percentage of people have apps on their phones for fast food chains?
Oh.
I'm not gonna contribute.
Oh. Oh.
Fat boy noises
76%.
intensifying.
Everyone else, higher or lower?
There's that.
Sir,
They should have
I'm
said
going higher.
multiple fast food
Mike.
apps on their
Mike,
phones.
Mike doubled up. Mike went double high.
Oh, but Rob goes double low.
Ooh,
Oh,
bold.
this is and
Bethany
Cheater
low.
goes 0.
Cheater goes 0. He's
Okay.
cheating. He's gonna win still with 0
Okay,
points.
the right answer is
Ooh.
2%.
Wait,
Nothing says
I went
connected like a
higher.
Little Caesar spoon app.
Oh
Dang
no! And I was just
win.
outside the window for getting points, so I didn't even get points for that. It needs to be within 30%. All right, it's okay. It's anyone's game. Right here is gonna depend.
Cheater's gonna win.
All right, it's anyone's game except Cheater.
Except
For those
Cheaters.
too cowardly to do it face to face, what other method is most often used to break up with
Oh,
someone?
dude.
Let's take a look at the board.
You already know what number 1 is.
You have 3 chances to pick the most popular answers on the board. Good luck.
Oh, this is tough. Because
Yeah,
some of these are
it's tough.
similar.
Yeah. Yeah, very. That's tough. We'll
Because
see.
look, ignoring them and ghosting is basically the same
The
thing.
same, it's the same thing, right?
You know,
So like if you pick, so
an instant
so it's just the
message
percentage of people who
and
use those
text,
words
you know,
are
are
similar
practically
things.
they're synonymous.
now.
You know,
All
right, here we go.
let's see what everyone
I don't know. I
picked.
don't feel good about this.
I don't either. Text. Everybody went text. Phone call. Interesting.
And what are the most
Yeah,
popular
I went phone
answers?
call, text, and ghosting.
Oof.
Oh, ghosting's gone. Letter.
Ooh, phone
Who
call
writes
still
a letter?
Phone call was number 1.
Yeah, I got phone. I got 26 and 21.
Damn.
Come on, that should put me over. That should put me
shot
over. Come on,
But
let's go. Come on.
oof. 6.
Yes, let's go,
By
baby.
400.
Boom, 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 boom. Still champ.
He's gonna end the stream now before anybody.
All right, guys, thanks for tuning in tonight. This has been a real fun. This has been so much fun, guys.
This is great, dude.
Still champion. Ah!
Hulkamania rips his shirt off. And shit. Oh yeah, brother.
Oh man, guys, that was so much. Like Greg says, I'm a gracious winner. What can I say? I'm a humble
So
guy.
humble.
I'm a
So
humble guy. You are all welcome for witnessing the greatness in person. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
What can I say? But you're welcome.
So humble.
Oh man. You got a few minutes, man? I want to share one more story with you, and then we're gonna call it a night. I mean, I think you know. We're close enough that you know. And if you can't tell from the background, I'm a huge Back to the Future fan. Huge Back to the Future fan, right?
Huge.
Well, let me get my notes here. I'm very excited about this. Very excited about this. Did you talk about Comic Palooza at all tonight? No. Tell me about Comic Palooza.
Hit us up. Hit us up on social. Tell
Hit
us all
up.
about it.
Yeah, let us know. Send us a link. David wants to know, did I just witness greatness? You goddamn right. You damn right you did.
Did you see my Sat Ghost jumping out of the building as it exploded and surviving? That was pretty.
Nah, nobody remembers that. It's ancient history.
Everybody else died. Nobody remembers it.
Nobody witnessed it. Pixar, it didn't happen. Oh man. So I got something cool. The DeLorean is officially back. And it's electric. All right.
How nuts is that?
Listen to this. The DeLorean, or DeLorean Motor Company, has revealed the first look at the Alpha 5. Wasn't that the name of the droid from Power Rangers? Alpha 5?
I think so.
Wasn't that? Isn't that Alpha 5? I swear
like
that was
that.
Alpha 5.
Just like that.
And this sucker's electrical. The iconic vehicle, best remembered in popular culture as the plutonium-powered time machine from Back to the Future trilogy, as a new future as a DeLorean EV, which it teased back in April. It's inspired by the classic DMC-12 of the 1980s. The next generation DeLorean Alpha 5 is a four-seater with a 100-plus kilowatt battery powering multiple electric motors. The Alpha 5 specifications include a range of 300-plus miles, electronically limited to top speeds of 155 miles per hour. You could go through future twice at those speeds.
Twice.
And the ability to reach 60 miles per hour in about 2.99 seconds, or, if you want to test it, 88 miles per hour in 4.35 seconds.
Nice.
The DeLorean EV Alpha 5 will officially be unveiled Thursday, August 18th at the awards ramp at the Pebble Beach Concours d'Elegance, along with the vehicle being displayed on the concept lawn at Pebble Beach on August 21st. The past, present, and future of DeLorean will unfold over the duration of the Monterey Car Week through a series of activations and events showcasing the vehicle, according to the company. And I'm going to show you some pictures. Let's go through the net. All right, let me pull up my spot here. Oh,
Gorgeous.
Look at this.
Gorgeous.
Look at this mother right here.
The fact that it says DeLorean on the back, like every car is going to say what car
and it says
is.
it twice.
Yeah.
It says it twice on the back. Look at
Things are
that.
nice. You say it twice.
Oh,
Those wheels are tight too.
you. That's gorgeous. I got you. I got your big head in the way.
Sleek.
Hang on a second.
Yeah, just move me.
I'm gonna bump
move
you out
me
of there for a
yeah.
second. Look at that. Oh,
Gorgeous. Oh.
fucking
You know what's funny? It looks
sexy.
like a concept car from like I used to have these Hot Wheels when I was a kid.
Yes.
It's designed like those old Hot Wheels from the 90s. And they're like,
Yes.
this is what the future looks like.
Look at this thing.
Look at that. I'm in the
Oh.
market for a new car.
I mean,
If it doesn't cost $150,000,
that's
I
the
might
thing, though.
try to get my hands on it.
That's the thing. I mean, look at that.
Gosh.
Oh, you sexy
So
bitch.
clean.
Oh. Mm.
Might have to sell a couple of my children for that thing. Holy cow.
How many people sell their fluids? What's the going rate?
Get going.
What's the going rate? How many gallons do you think I'd have to sell to afford something like this? Oh man, it's beautiful. Oh, okay. So we've seen the outside. Let's take a look at the inside. Let's do one more. Wait, go back. Here we go.
It's like,
Mm.
let's look at it one more time.
Let's look at it one more time. Just
Gorgeous.
look. This
at
this
that.
is where it's gonna get good. Look at this thing.
Look at that.
Look at that. It even says
So
DeLorean on the
clean.
inside.
It's like if you didn't know what car you're in.
Yes. Oh my God. You turn it on. It's like you're in a DeLorean. Like, it whispers to you.
You turn it on.
Says it on the
You
lid.
turn it on. It's like you honk the horn. It's like DeLorean, baby.
DeLorean. That's the honk. Dude,
It's even on the steering.
so good. If you get into an accident, that's going to be imprinted on your forehead. DeLorean. It's going to be imprinted. Look at the
The EMT's like it's another DeLorean case.
DeLorean. How'd you just wheel him into the ambulance? Wait, you got hit by how did you know? It's on his forehead. It's imprinted DeLorean. I mean, come on.
Jeez.
Let's see.
That's
Look,
gorgeous. Look at
and
that.
you can get in the front and back at the same time. Come on.
Mhm.
Come
Sick as
on.
that.
How many times you like open the door and somebody just climbs in like it's a goddamn
I mean,
taxi?
I'm sorry, but you just feel cool with those
Right, the gull wing
butterfly- with
doors.
those butterfly
Gull
doors.
wing. Gull wing doors.
Gull wing
Yeah.
doors. Yeah.
Oh man. That's just
Gorgeous.
my goodness. And I hear some
Yeah,
early
see,
concepts. Yeah, these are the
concept,
early
yeah.
concepts of what it could look like.
Yeah.
Oh
Dang.
man. See, before they decided to put DeLorean on the back, it was DMC, the DeLorean Motor Company. Which doesn't it look like a weird saying Civic? Is what it looks like.
A little bit, yeah.
Like
yeah.
a
it
weird
does look like
Civic
Civic.
logo, but it's DMC. But I guess they
Yeah.
figured DMC
They
was
would
too
love that.
vague. So they said
Yeah.
let's put it's missing DeLorean in 15
I mean, I think
places.
Devil May Cry every time I hear DMC.
That's true. That's true. Good callback.
I mean,
Good
if
callback.
they would have left it like that, I would have totally been like, yeah, it's Devil May Cry.
Get the car in
It's
red.
call the car Dante, you know?
I mean, I'm not mad at this one over here.
Yeah, it's pretty sleek.
That's
See, that's what we all thought cars would look like 20 years ago. You know
yeah.
what
This
I
is some
mean?
Blade Runner shit right here.
Yeah. Oh,
no.
yeah. Very futuristic. I love it.
Now, in case you were curious, it's 1,000 mm
Dimensions.
here and 2,900 mm here.
Dude, we're American. I don't know what that means.
How do you measure millimeters? Like you can fucking.
What are those?
I don't
mean,
know
who
the
even
metric
uses that?
system. And if you're curious, this is where one's located right at this moment.
There you go. Right.
North
there.
44, 58 degrees. There's only two in existence. One is in America at this degree, and there's one's
Fast
in
and
Italy.
Furious. They're gonna carjack it right now.
I mean, come on.
Look at
This
that.
is
Gorgeous, dude.
just
Absolutely awesome.
Italy design, Ital design.
Very
Isn't that
cool.
I always thought that was
Pebble Beach.
the Rolls Royce logo? Not the Rolls Royce, the
Oh, I don't know.
Benz or whatever. No, not the Benz. Anyway, I just man, oh
Yeah. You're gonna live your
Oh.
Back to the Future fantasy now.
dude. I always said like one day I'm gonna get a DeLorean, like
Yeah.
an old DeLorean.
I think we all felt that way. as
And
kids,
now, dude, how badass would it be for someone to like take this DeLorean but make it like add the features of the time machine DeLorean? You know what I
I
mean?
feel like that would be
like
kind of tragic, though.
merge the two. I think it'd be dope.
Yeah.
How long till you see a Back to the Future version at San Diego? See, that's what I'm saying. Keith said it, right? Somebody gets this car, and if you got that kind of money, I mean, shit, kitting it out to look like the Back to the Future car wouldn't be that much. But damn, that is just fine. Mark my words. Y'all hearing it now. If Pop Culture Warrior becomes some type of big deal ever, we get the movie deal done, we get the fucking TV deal, we get the podcast spin-offs, we get the media empire. First thing I'm spending my money on is an Alpha 5.
Yeah.
And every time I open the door, it goes, ay, 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 ay.
Right before it says DeLorean.
DeLorean. Oh man. Okay. Guys, gals, ladies, men, gentlemen, this has been a fun night. If I can give one plug. We are up for the podcast awards again this year, third year running. We're the 2-time back-to-back nominated Best in Entertainment Podcast only because you guys voted for us. So if you would be so kind as to go to podcastawards.com, register. It is free. It takes 2 minutes at most. Find us under the People's Choice category and the Best in Entertainment category, Pop Culture Warrior. Vote for us, please, because we will not be the 3-time nominated podcast, Best in Entertainment Podcast awardee without your votes. Thank you and good night. Mr. Nemo, how you feeling, buddy?
Good, man. This
Did
has
you have
been
fun? Did you have fun tonight?
Yeah, absolutely.
You enjoy yourself?
Absolutely.
Have a good time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it different being on
felt-
this side of the screen?
Yeah.
A little bit. A little bit.
Yeah.
Little
I
bit.
enjoy both sides of the screen. It's fun.
Thank you,
I
guys.
enjoy. I'll take what I can get.
Yeah. No. Anything you want to say to the people? I'll give you the floor is yours, sir. Anything you want to say to the people?
Get out there and go enjoy all the fun things that are out there, man. Like movies, TV, like cuddle up on the couch with your family, watch some TV, go to the theater. Please go to the theater, experience the movies in real time. You know what I mean? Celebrate pop culture, man. It's fun. It's there. It gets you through the day sometimes. Knock yourselves out. Have fun.
Yeah. We're in Pop Culture Warriors on all the major social medias: TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. What am I missing? Grinder. I don't know. We're out there.
Probably.
We're out there. As you can see, we are 978 subscribers on YouTube. Pop Culture Warrior with a view count of almost 28,000. Keep it going. If you guys missed it earlier, I got an A-Train sign. Pop.
Hasn't stopped talking about it.
It was a great time.
Yeah, it was fun.
Shore Leave was awesome. Family Feud next week, so there will not be an episode of Pop Culture Warrior. I'll try to go live at some point. Maybe Monday after the recording, or Tuesday before the Marvel tour, or Tuesday during the Marvel tour.
Yeah.
Some point I'll try to go live. Don't know when, don't know how, but I'll figure it out. We're going to record the shit out of as much as we can to bring it back to you guys in behind the scenes footage on both the social media platforms, YouTubes, Facebooks, Twitters, all that stuff. So follow us. This has been a lot of fun. Usually this is when I would toss it to Radar. He'll give us the weekly wrap up here at WTF Nation Radio. I won't ask you to do it, Nemo. So if you guys aren't familiar with the WTF Nation Radio schedule, we're starting here Tuesday nights, Pop Culture Warrior. I'm CQ. He's Nemo. It's usually Radar. And we talk about all the wonderful things in pop culture and have wonderful guests. No show next week, but we'll be back the week after. Keith says Nemo has been great. You're getting the big, love from the audience.
Thanks, guys.
Let them know, people. Let them know if you loved Nemo. Let him hear it. Let him hear it. Give the guy a big cheer for Nemo in the chats. Hashtag Nemo did it. I don't know. Found Nemo. Whatever the fuck.
Hey, there you go. Hey, and if you don't see me here, guys, you'll see me on the in the on Facebook,
On the
and
social
Twitter and
medias.
stuff.
Yep.
So
Yep.
hit me up. Hit me up.
Also,
Chat. We'll have a discussion.
think about it. I'm going to give you a minute to plug any other stuff that you're doing so that people can find you. But okay, so Tuesday nights, Pop Culture Warrior. Wednesdays, currently nothing scheduled, but very soon we're going to be bringing you the Smoke Pit with Radar himself leading the way. Thursday nights is Sergeant's Time with Ice and whoever's co-hosting Sergeant's Time. They talk about all the big military stuff, your sergeanting stuff, your Army, your Air Force, your Marines, all the goodness. Check them out if you're interested in what's going on in the military. Friday nights is Friday Night Freedom with Kaz and Pookie or whoever else is co-hosting that day. It's fucking fun time on Friday nights. They have awesome guests. They do talk about music and what's going on in the world, current events, all the good stuff. Saturday and Sundays, no show currently. Working to bring you guys more shows because we want to have shows 7 days a week. We're working our way up to it. Sundays is going to be the sports show with Coach. We're going to be having all the sports talks. We're going to be doing the footballs and the baseballs and the basketballs and all the balls. We're going to talk about all the balls with you guys. And I have a thing with Coach, man. We're gonna set up like a fantasy football league and everything. Maybe have you guys in the audience join us. See if you can best the best. I proved it here tonight. I'm still the best. And then Monday night is the Monday edition with Ice and co-host whoever's there that night. They talk about all the what's going on in the world and news events and current events and things. And then you're back here Tuesday nights with Pop Culture Warrior. You're getting a ton of love, Nemo.
Nice. Awesome. Love you guys. You guys are the best.
Greg says, meh, Nemo was okay. A kind of wise man once said, sorry about it. Just kidding. Great job. Very entertaining. Charles says, Nemo was awesome. Beth is giving you rounds of applause. You know, they're shouting you out in the chats, man. Thank you very much
everybody.
for coming out, Nemo. We really appreciate it. Thank you for what you're doing to help out the show. Our social media has gotten a major push with you behind it and helping out. I'm only one man with 9 fingers. There's only so much I can do. So I appreciate your extra digits
Yes.
wherever you put them. And it's
Leave
been a
that
lot
all
of fun.
to everybody's imagination.
Yes, that's for the fan fiction. The fan fiction that's coming up later. All right, guys, it has been another wonderful edition of Pop Culture Warrior. This has been a absolute blast. No show next week. We'll be back afterwards with more. Follow the socials. Vote for us on podcastawards.com. If you have more than one email, you can sign up more than once. Just saying. If you have 2 or 3 emails, put them to good use. We need this. I need it so bad. I need it so bad.
My ego, it struggles.
I'm barely clinging on, people. I'm barely clinging on. I kid. This has been a total blast. Thank you, Nemo, for joining. Thank you guys for playing. Kudos to Nemo for winning the first round, Greg for winning the second round, and most importantly, me for winning the championship round, the most important round. So I get all the points. My belt is still intact. You guys can come back and challenge me.
Bigger and bigger, man.
You guys going to challenge me anytime I'm here, day or night. All right, buddy. We're out. Please plug anything else you're into that you'd like the people to know about.
So if you guys want to have another listen for stuff, we talk about current events on another podcast that I'm on. It's called the Just Joe King podcast. Give it a listen. It's more about current events, less about pop culture. But stop in, say hi. Let us know what you think.
Yep. It's a great show. I've tuned in many a time. Very fun. You and Joe and King, the Just Joe King podcast. It's a good time. A lot of fun. All right, everybody. We will see you not next week, the week after. Tune in to the rest of the week of WTF Nation Radio, and we'll see you next time. Shots. Say goodnight, Nemo.
Peace.
All right. Bye.
Doc! Oh, no! We're too late! We missed it! Oh, jeez, this is heavy. Ah, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Doc, I got a time machine. I'm just gonna punch in the coordinates. Pop Culture Warrior, Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on WTF Nation Radio. Now crank this bad boy up to 88 miles per hour.